Oh, that's the one thing right there that I do not like. But as a kid, they were very common, though. Did you have them in the South?
Yes, they're crawling all over the South, and I'm from a small town, farm town, so we were out in the woods all the time.
Hey, same
where I
here,
spent my
yes.
childhood. So yeah, my brother and I would be de-ticked when we came inside.
Absolutely.
Chiggers are also another bad one too.
Oh, those and turkey
Ugh,
mites.
make my skin crawl.
I mean,
Anyways,
yes.
it is pretty quiet outside. Not too bad. A little on the chilly side for this time of year for sure. Overall, not too bad. We saw a clear night. We expect to see a pretty clear and quiet morning as well. So pretty similar pattern that we've been seeing the past couple of days, but definitely a chilly start. We've got Carbondale at 38 right now. So some of us have dipped down into those upper 30s overnight and still this morning. Most of us, though, somewhere in those 40s. Harrisburg a bit warmer at 46, Benton 42, so somewhere in between. Pretty much same pattern for Missouri. Then we do have a 50 in Malden right now. Greenville 43. For Kentucky, we're somewhere in those 40s. Some of us, again, still in those 50s if we're further down south, but overall, it's a pretty chilly morning for most of us. The sunshine is sticking around throughout the day, but even with that, we're still gonna have a hard time kind of getting out of those upper 60s, lower 70s, so still a little chillier than we would be normally for this time of year, but really not too bad. Still dealing with that consistent breeze out of the northeast, making it feel a bit on the chilly side. Tomorrow, continuing to see that sweater weather. This weekend, we will be a bit warmer, getting back into those 70s. Some of us may be hitting 80 degrees, and that's thanks to some clouds that Ian may send our way. So it is now a tropical storm, Ian. If you see clouds making its way all the way through the mid-Atlantic. Here at home, we're seeing pretty much the opposite. We've got this high pressure to our north dominating. It is just funneling in this cooler air from the north as well, which is why we've been trending pretty cold this past week or so, just because of that high pressure. But we're somewhere in the 40s this morning, kind of quickly warming up, still not recovering as quick as we normally would, even with all that sunshine. By lunchtime, we're somewhere in those 60s, maybe some of us hitting that 70-degree mark, definitely hitting it this evening on your way home, and then overnight tonight, seeing very similar pattern to last night. We're staying clear. We see temperatures dip down into those 40s, and you're going to want that extra layer. Overall, it's been a pretty dry September. We only have 5 days on the board with some measurable rain, and some of these, like the 22nd, was only 1/10 of an inch. So definitely not a lot of rain. So we're still tracking that elevated fire threat for today. It's probably going to remain until at least the start of next week. So you're going to want the Storm Track 3 app. I know there's some burn bans in place for some of our counties, but overall, not a bad day. We have 70 for our high today, 74 for tomorrow. Seeing lots of sunshine the next 2 days. That chance of clouds maybe this weekend. No rain producing clouds is expected at all, which is some good news at least. But temperatures in those mid to upper 70s. The start of our week still consistently staying a bit warmer. That's more where we should be for this time of year. We've been kind of cooler these past couple of days.
You're preaching to the choir there. I mean, I stepped out yesterday and I was like, I need my jacket. Looked around the house, found it, but then it got hot quick though. I mean, wasn't very long and it was warmed up.
Yeah, it did. Usually I go to the gym early. I woke up yesterday and it was 37 and I was like, no, I went back to bed.
All right.